welcome to Trapeze Entertainment's top 5 fun things for families to do during lockdown. So my first suggestion is that 1, learn a new skill, and what's better than circus skills? Now, probably not a good idea to be spinning plates in the house, but what about juggling? All you need are 3 items around about the same size and some space. So you start with 1, you're going to juggle it from one hand to the other like this. That's it. Great! And then you're going to try 2. So the red one's number 1, the green one is number 2. You throw number 1, when it gets to here, you throw number 2. That's it. Great! Once you get good at that, you can add a 3rd one and you give them numbers again. Number 1, number 2, and then this one, multicoloured one is number 3. And again, you throw them in order. 1, 2, 3. There we go. Now the thing about juggling is, it just takes practice and time. But you've got loads of that. So let's get going. Let's try some juggling. And if you think that juggling with beanbags is maybe a little bit too hard for you, why don't you try juggling with scarves? It's exactly the same thing. I'm sure you can go and get some of your mummy's scarves from the cupboard and find 3 around similar size, and it's just the same thing. You're just going round and round, one after the other. That's it. So that was number 1, learn a new skill, juggling. Okay, number 2. Now, this is my favourite game from when I was little, and it's called the Senses game. Okay, now all you need are some people, and then this is to challenge your senses. So you have to taste, smell, touch, and hear. Listen, that's it. And you'll need a blindfold, so I'll use one of these juggling scarves. So, blindfold goes on. And when you're ready, your partner, I can still see. When you're ready, your partner will hand you something. There we go. And you have to try and tell what it is. I know what it is. It is an award. Well, thank you very much. Thank you very much. So that's number 1. That's one of your senses. Or maybe what you could do is you could try it right now with me. Why don't you tell me what you think that sounds like? Any ideas? Did you get it right? It was one of these 2 musical instruments. There we go. So that would be touch and hear, and then you would try things out in the kitchen. You might have to smell a banana and see that it's a banana, or you might try some, I don't know, some chocolate cake, and then because it's nearly Easter, maybe some chocolate. Or you have to tell what kind of chocolate it is. So that was number 2. Okay, number 3. My absolute favourite thing to do when I'm working with young people is go on an imagination adventure. Now, some of you might be a bit afraid to do this, but don't be. All you need to do is think about, who are you? Are you a deep sea diver? Are you an astronaut? That looks like a zombie, wasn't it? Are you what are you? Are you an explorer? Or a detective? Where are you? Are you under the sea? Look, I've got my shark there. Under the sea. Are you in the jungle? In the jungle, the mighty. Oh, you all know that one. There we go. Where are you? And then what have you got with you? Have you got a torch? Have you got a spade? What have you got? And then you're going to make a story out of these things. That's easy, right? So you can act it out, you could even film it and make it into a film and show it to everyone. Then you could write it down, make it into a book, or a journal of your time with your family, or you could draw a picture. So that's number 3, go on an imagination adventure. Okay, number 4. Number 4 is, crafty, yes. Now, I know that lots of people like getting crafty and baking and all sorts. Well, my favourite thing to make is a sock puppet. So this is my sock puppet. Now, as you can see, it just takes a sock and some cardboard and some bits and pieces glued on. Maybe we've got some lovely buttons here and some lovely ears. Now, the one thing I would say to make it look less like a sock and more like a sock puppet, you need to remember the stuffing in there. Now, I use traditional stuffing to make it into the shape that I want, but if you don't have any stuffing lying around, why don't you find a pair of old socks, make the puppet with one sock, and then use the other sock to stuff inside. Hey! I love a sock puppet. So that's my crafty idea number 4. Okay, number 5. Now, number 5 is another one of my favourite games when I was young, and this is a memory game. Now, depending on what age the children are, then you can change this game. So all you need to do is you need to pick some objects. You can decide how many objects you need. I'm going to pick 5. Okay, so I've got my 5 trusty objects here on a tree. One's fallen down. 5 objects in a tree. I've got my giant inflatable banana. I have my glasses that I like to wear to the supermarket. I don't know why people look at me strange, but anyway. I've got a red nose. Everyone loves a red nose. I've got a fidget spinner and a clothespin. So what we do is you look at the objects, you get however many seconds, 30 seconds. Time up, you take the objects away. Now, you can do this one of 2 ways. You could take an object away, and then show the tree again and say, what's missing? What's missing? We've got a fidget spinner, we've got a clothespin, glasses, and banana. What's missing? That's right, the red nose. Red nose. So that's for the little ones. But if they're a bit older, then you really challenge yourself. Get 20 items and have a minute to try and remember as many items as you can. So that should get you going during lockdown. Hopefully that's of some help. I'm a children's entertainer, but I've got no children to entertain. So that's why I've done this little video. Hopefully it helps you out. If you really like these ones, then I can maybe come up with some more. So get in touch. Take care.